I often get asked what that mysterious SOS means on the iPhone 13. The SOS signal, the distress beacon of the modern tech world. And it kicks in when your phone gets into emergency mode. It's your iPhone trying to shout for help. Imagine your phone dialing for Superman. Firstly, the SOS feature gets activated when you press and hold the side button and either of the volume buttons at the same time. It can potentially save lives when used correctly. It's designed to make a call to emergency services quickly. It's like your phone turning into a superhero hotline. And now let's talk about why your iPhone 13 might suddenly show SOS only without you even touching those buttons. This can happen when your phone detects there's no regular cellular service available. It's a little frustrating to see, right? Like being in the middle of nowhere with a broken compass. Pain point alert.
For some users, this means limited functionality.
You can still make calls to emergency services that your regular calls and messages not happening. It's the equivalent of being able to shout for help, but unable to chat with friends about your weekend. A frequently asked question is how to resolve this SOS issue on your iPhone 13. Try toggling airplane mode on and off. It's like rebooting your phone's connection to the digital world. Sometimes it's the simple acts that make a big impact. Resetting that signal connection for you. But pro tip, if that doesn't resolve it, consider restarting your device. It's that age-old advice. Have you tried turning it off and on again? This often helps your phone find its way back to a good cellular connection, sort of like giving it a fresh start. And if restarting doesn't work, check your coverage area. You might actually be in a dead zone and your phone isn't just being finicky. Use Wi-Fi calling if available. And this way, you don't have to rely solely on cellular service to make your calls. It's a smart workaround. And but if you're still stuck in SOS only mode despite being in a good coverage area, examine your SIM card. Possibly reposition it or check for any dust obstructing proper connection. It's like making sure your house key isn't jammed when trying to unlock the door. And there, suppose all else fails and your iPhone remains in SOS mode. In that case, contact your carrier. It could be an issue on their end, and you deserve compensation for downtime. After all, uninterrupted service is what you're paying for, right? That's a final note for those who love personalization. Double check your settings for emergency SOS. Customize it to ensure when you need it, there are no mistakes. Adjust the settings to match your preferences so it doesn't go off unexpectedly during a pocket dial. In this tech era, knowing your iPhone's tricks and features makes all the difference. It's like having a Swiss Army knife in your pocket. Understanding the SOS feature not only aids during emergencies, but saves you from tech-induced panic at random moments. Remember, your iPhone wants to be your best buddy in safety. Keep exploring its features. Meanwhile, from Portland, or I'll keep answering your tech questions, ensuring that you're anything but SOS confused.